Whenever a busy season of life is about to begin, it's always helpful to simplify and to try to look at the systems and routines that you have in place to determine what things can you let go of and remove from your life to try to make things easier and more stress-free as your schedule changes. Hello everyone, welcome to Minimal Mindful Mama. I'm Katie Mixon and I love creating videos about minimalism and simple living and helping busy moms to declutter and organize their homes and their lives so that you can spend more time with your kids and doing things you enjoy and less time cleaning and organizing. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 7 easy ways that you can simplify your life. Be sure to like and subscribe down below, and let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that you can do to simplify your life is to get rid of stuff. Many of us, regardless of how minimal we try to live, can have clutter accumulate over time. So whenever we want to simplify our lives and our routines, it's always a great idea to do a quick clutter check, and maybe that'll be more in depth depending on how much clutter that you have, but doing a overall declutter is always a great way to start simplifying. If you feel like your home is in need of a more in-depth declutter, then I have a video that can help you with that. So be sure to check that out, and you can go through and declutter your home more thoroughly than just an overall general surfaced reset. My second tip kind of follows along the same pattern as the first, because once you've decluttered, what's to stop the clutter from reaccumulating? So this is to be careful what you bring into your home, whether that's through shopping or through gifts or just accumulating things along the way. Make sure that you set yourself some boundaries and maybe set some boundaries for others as well, so that things don't continue coming into your home that you're going to have to re-declutter in a few months. My third tip is to take a look at your schedule. If you feel like you're constantly busy and overwhelmed and like you're running from responsibility to responsibility and you don't really have that time to catch up at home, it might be time to reevaluate your schedule. There can be too much of a good thing. So while you may be involved in a lot of wonderful activities, it might be too much. Sometimes we need to say no to doing good things so that we can do a better job at the other good things that we do. By freeing up more of that buffer time in your schedule between activities, or by planning more time at home into your schedule, you'll be able to focus better on the things that remain, and you'll be able to keep up with the things at home better as well. Not only that, but you'll actually have time to relax and not be stressed about getting to the next thing. Tip 4, start a load of laundry every morning. Laundry can be very overwhelming, and especially if you work, can be really tough to actually catch up on the weekends. If you're able to take a few minutes each morning to get a load of laundry started, this will make a huge difference in your ability to keep up with the laundry. It doesn't sound like a huge deal, but try it and you might be as surprised as I was at how much of a difference that it actually made. Tip 5 is to create a meal plan. One of the ways that I like to do this is by creating a list of meal categories that I stick to each week. So for the summer, this meal plan has been looking something like pasta, tacos, pizza, salad, breakfast for dinner, a grilling night, and a leftovers night. This way I have simple categories that I can plan a meal into each week, and I have some leeway with what food I have in the house and what's on sale that week. But because I have those specific categories, it makes it really easy for me to plan a meal to cover every night of the week. Your categories may look different, and that's totally fine. Mine definitely change over the years and throughout the seasons as well. But having a framework like this has been really helpful in keeping me on track with knowing what I'm making for dinner every week and being able to plan my grocery shopping accordingly. Tip 5 is to try my 5-minute cleaning routine or another similar cleaning routine. So if you're interested in seeing my routine, you can check that out here in this video where I demonstrate it and go through it with you. But basically how it works is I'll set a timer for 5 minutes and I'll work on cleaning and tidying a room. And then when the timer beeps, I leave the room as is and I move to the next room. This way I am forced to move quickly and not get too distracted by the details or by organizing, but I'm able to just focus on getting the room cleaned up. This is a great way to do a maintenance clean of your whole house very quickly. Of course, those deep cleans will still need to be done, but I found that this is a simple way to stay on top of those more day-to-day type of tasks. And my final tip is to do it now. So to explain this one, sometimes I'll catch myself not doing a task the way that it ought to be done to save a few seconds. For instance, I'll enter a room and I'll set something down rather than putting it all the way in its place because I'm in a hurry and to do so would add a few seconds to the task. But oftentimes this actually creates more work for myself later. So my tip that I've found to be really helpful in my life is that if something will take less than an extra minute of time to complete properly, to go ahead and do it now and not to put it off for later. Starting a load of laundry takes very little time. Wiping a counter takes very little time. All these little tasks that we tend to put off when we're busy or rushing to do the next thing actually cause us more work in the long run by waiting. So if you want to simplify your life, go ahead and do it now. Well, those are my 7 tips for you guys on how you can simplify your life. I hope you enjoyed these tips, and if you have a tip to share on how you've simplified your life, I would absolutely love to hear it down below. We can all use as much help as we can get in keeping our lives simple, and I, for one, am always looking for new ideas to try in my life. So definitely drop that down below in the comment section so that we can all share our knowledge and have that be an awesome resource for everyone. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe down below. I upload new videos every week. You can also ring that little bell button so that you'll get notified whenever I upload a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Happy simplifying, and I will see you in my next video.